At first, when you first came to the lobby, it was like kids doing Easter speeches. Like, oh, that's cute. Good job. But now it's almost like the Apollo where like, all right, you gonna bring it to work.
Yeah,
I mean, but that's the energy of the. I mean, that's I guess where we. I don't think we necessarily tried to create that energy though. It's just the energy that kind of just came with the crowd.
right.
It became authentic. If you've never been to the lobby, it's an authentic crowd. I try and keep it as unscripted as possible. Yes, we know who's going to sing and what they're going to sing, but anything in between, I try and keep it unscripted and just have people on the edge of their seat because sometimes I don't know how the next performer is going to do. They could have did terrible in rehearsal and then came on stage and killed it.
and it's like that sometimes. It's like, ooh, how's this gonna actually turn out? And then the night of, it's like,
yeah,
oh,
they come on stage and kill it. But I will say, and nobody probably will ever give this event the credit that is due. But this event, if the pandemic wouldn't have happened, this event would have probably came one of the biggest events in Bakersfield.
yeah. I agree with that because I had I had the opportunity to to perform there, and it really, like I said, it's just it's a cool atmosphere, and just how everything is set up. It's not not all the lights are on, it's like dim lighting, so it's just it really just like puts you in in a mindset of coming to just enjoy yourself and just relax. So
it's most definitely most definitely a grown and sexy event. You hate to do the cliche, join us at this grown. It's most definitely it's a chill, grown and sexy.
Yeah.
Like just come hang out. We not here to do all the extra. Everybody just here to have fun, sing along. If you know the words, and if you know me, half the time I don't know the words, and that's okay.
Right.
I mean, but that's how real I want to be on the stage with you. Like I'm not trying to be up here and be perfect. I just want you to have fun. That's my whole mindset every time I touch the stage, and I'm also trying to make the people, everybody that's on the bill feel comfortable coming on stage. I'm not. I may joke with you, but I'm not going to throw you under the bus.
So okay, so with that being said, with the pandemic and everything that's going on, is it at all possible that there could be some kind of virtual, like some virtual version of the lobby to where, I don't know, just maybe some kind of setup and just very, everything is just safe and just kind of separated to where we could still make that happen? Or we're like, has that ever been in conversation with you guys?
I will say you might be on to something, but I honestly have not spoken anything about the lobby.
Okay, I have an idea if not, so.
Yeah, we haven't spoken anything about the lobby. And I don't want to speak out of context because again, I haven't spoken to Elise, who really is overall, overall that. But I would think if that's something, I mean, that sounds like a dope idea. Just knowing her, I don't think I don't think she would be opposed to it. Just putting it all together. I love the idea. So it most definitely would be challenging for me as a host though, because I've never hosted anything virtually.
Right. Yeah. It really is different because I know, like, as a host, it really, you kind of feed off the energy of everybody.
Yeah. So I would like to do it because it'd be challenging for me, but also fun though, because I wouldn't be in the room by myself. Of course, I'd be in there with the band, social distance.
Right.
But yeah, because I know you all have done virtual. You guys in your band have done virtual performances, haven't you?
Yeah. We
New
have
standard. Oh man.
Yeah,
it means jamming, man.
Thank you.
Jamming, man.
I greatly appreciate it. It's it's always good to see you out there. Just, and the times that I have seen you, it's like, I will be honest. Sometimes I get this mindset of like, crap. I really have to put on a show because like Snacks is right. It's right there.
Man, you gotta stop.
It's I just view you. I just have a lot of respect for you and stuff, and just what you do and how you hold yourself. So, seeing you outside of, being a radio personality or being a host and stuff, you're just, they're hanging out with everybody else. It's like, oh, okay.
you got it. Well, one of the things I tried to embrace when I did move here to Bakersfield, because I'm an observer, so I sit back and watch a lot of things. I don't say a lot, but I watch a lot.
Yeah.
And I was sensing that I'm gonna put it in the funny way that there is a want in support here, meaning that people want to support, they don't
Yeah,
know how to support without coming off cross of all hate to like it sucks that you have to become big or work with somebody big before people approve of you.
yeah, it's
Yeah, and
yeah,
so I was like, well, it's only way to do it is just lead by example. Like it's cool for what some people would think I'm this local celebrity out just hanging out with everybody else. Like that's cool, but that's just who I am. Period. Like I'm
right.
just a supportive person. I'm no bigger than nobody else, and I that's just my type of vibe as well. Like live music, and it's not like y'all suck. Like you, y'all just be up there jamming. I'm like, and
Thank you.
sometimes I know y'all up there, but I'm just hearing the music and running my mouth because I don't know how to shut up, as you can see. So,
No, yeah,
yeah.
I really appreciate it. We're really working hard and just trying to definitely right now trying to figure out the best way to still to get out there to people and just to reach out to people with our music and still give people some form of entertainment, even though it's not in person. But we're gonna figure it out, and when we do, we're gonna give it to y'all for real. And I can guarantee you that.
So,
So
did you all have? I know you got another question. Did you all have any issues pre-COVID on performing anywhere, or did people like really want to bring you in?
But well, before, yeah, I mean, people, I mean, there were. See, that's the thing that's frustrating about it because we had things lined up, and there were. It just does. I mean, because we were about to start going out of town. Roderick
Mm-hmm.
at the time who has moved on and gone back to Arkansas. Oh my gosh, I miss you, Roger. Shout out to you, man. But he's an artist with Roland, which is they're known for their music here, just a really really well known company, and so he ended up being an artist with them, and so. They have a studio in LA where the artists that they have on their roster can use it at their leisure. And so we were gonna go there and we were gonna put this whole thing together. Like with the video, we were about to start working on original music, and we had some other shows with other artists, like national artists, coming up, and so everything just
Mm.
stopped, when that happened. But it is what it is, and we're working hard, and we're still going to put out some original music though. So that
Yeah.
is something that we are working towards. So for anybody who comes out, who's checked us out and who's heard us, it's you may hear something that you haven't heard before. So yeah.
Yeah. I
Mhm.
love it. I
Man,
love it.
thank
Yeah,
you.
y'all keep going, man, because y'all sound amazing.
Thank you. I greatly appreciate that. Again, Snacks, thank you so, so much for
Yep.
joining me. I have one more question before we get out of here. So it is a new year, 2021. It's a new president. It's just new everything right now. Well, except for the pandemic. That's
We
still a thing.
we haven't figured
But
that part out yet.
yeah. So with that, with it being a new year, like, is there anything that you have planned? Is there anything that you're looking forward to, or what can you tell us?
I do have a couple digital content ideas coming up, in which I'll probably be needing you on a bunch of singers around here. I'm going to start local before I branch out, but I'm gonna start a YouTube page or YouTube. What do we call these things these days?
The
Yeah,
YouTube
YouTube
channel.
page channel. There we go. YouTube channel. Um, Called Around the Keyboard with Snacks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it'd be I'm just it's a fun it'll be a fun interactive show, just really just me and artists or talents just sitting around the keyboard chopping it up and singing random music. So that's
Oh, I
yeah.
like that. I like
Yeah.
that idea.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
gonna be around. So I'm in the process of just really one either finding a in-house pianist or keyboardist or and somewhere to film the doggone thing. So
yeah.
so that's my two biggest issues right now. But that's going to be in the works. Um, of course, I got my Say What You Want podcast with Lo and Kyle Mitch.
Yes,
Um,
that is right. I did not even bring that up. How is that going?
we actually about to get, excuse me, in the process of season two. Season one went pretty well. We had a nice little following on our content and our conversations that we had. You get kind of the best of three worlds.
Right. So is it three
You
different perspectives?
Yeah, there's always three different perspectives. You got
Nice.
Cal, that's more, the straight shooter from the streets, but the comedian. You have me that will put a foot in both shoes, and then you'll have Lo that's speaking up for the ladies, but who's super super smart and nerdy that gets us
Yes.
all together. So
Oh,
I'm more street smarts with Cal, and
right.
we have Lo who's book smarts and somewhat street smarts, but super nerdy, but also speaks up for the ladies in the right way and loves her black people. So you have you're knocking all the but we're also fair in the sense depending on what the conversation or the content is. So got to say what you want podcast. I also have another show with a good friend of mine, Art, who you all may see I post, called the Two Favorite Uncles. So
Okay.
we're working, yeah. It's like a small podcast. We do a segment called I Need to Know. And you just fill in the blank. We can have you on that as well if you would love to come on.
Yeah.
Um,
No, yeah, that would be great. I'd love to.
Yeah, and then I'm working on getting into real estate. You know that whole process.
Really?
Yeah, working on getting into real
Okay.
estate. So that's gonna be a whole process. Also, I have to work on my patience because I like to get through things fast. So
Yeah.
I'm waiting to hit the gun with it right away. And in a sense, a lot of people. Another thing, a lot of people probably didn't know about me that I'm a college basketball official. So high school and college basketball official. So that kind of took away a lot of my traveling this year
Mm-hmm.
up and down the roads because, of course, there's no basketball season in high school and/or in the
Right.
level that I officiate. So I stay busy, man. I try my best to stay busy. When I'm stuck in the house, I'm going crazy. I'm probably going out on the balcony just yelling at the world, and my neighbors looking at me crazy.
So that's awesome. That's awesome. So yeah, pot man, you say what you want podcast. And what's the other one? Two favorite uncles. You
Two
said
favorite uncles. Two
your
favorite uncles
two
from me and Art.
your two
Uh,
favorite uncles. Okay. So
yeah,
honestly, podcasts are the thing right now. I mean, just they are everywhere. It's really that industry is really just kind of exploded. A lot. I mean, there's really not anywhere that you can't find one to where you'd
a lot
find
of my
something that you might like.
a lot
So,
of my radio friends have gotten out of radio just to do podcasts because they were making more better money in podcasts than they were to
oh really?
their job. So you don't make a lot of money in radio. It just depends on the market that you're in. But that's a
Okay.
whole totally different conversation.
Look, listen to what he just said. So he heed his words. Heed his
Yeah,
words, people.
yeah.
Well, thank you once again, Snacks, for joining me on the show. So if anybody wants to check out your podcast, where can they find it?
Two favorite uncles on Instagram. You can also subscribe to our YouTube. It's Two Favorite Uncles. Just type in the number two favorite uncles and it'll come up. And then the podcast for Say What You Want is just everything spelled out. Say What You Want Pod at Say What You Want Pod on Instagram. And yeah,
Okay.
but you can find the podcast. Go back to season one and listen to those episodes. They just type in "Say What You Want." And it's all on all the podcasts, like Apple Pod, Spotify, and all those good old things. So
Nice. Okay. Then also I have his Instagram link down below if you guys want to check out what he's up to, if you want to stay up to date with what's coming next. Once again, Snack, thank you so much again for coming on and being a part of the show. We'll see you guys on the next Talk That Talk. Thank you. See ya. Next up, we have an electrifying performer. With songs like Just Ride and Leave You Alone, oh, you're sure to have a good time. Which is also another single from this incredible artist. He's a singer, songwriter, performer, musician, and CEO of Modernized Media record label. Always keeping it modern. Let's give it up for Modern Day Rome!